Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Xbox Games Showcase. Scott, dude, 6 minutes and I just got goosebumps. I am freaking pumped for this, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm hoping we see some big names.
Right?
You know, some big games.
Well, that's the biggest thing is they, I think they saw the writing on the wall after their last event, and it was all third-party showcase, and I think that was kind of the big deterrent and push to get into the Xbox showcase is the fact that they have to come out swinging this time around. So we already know we're going to see Halo Infinite, whether they open with it or end with it for the showcase. What do you think they're going to do? Start with Infinite, or do you end with the latest and the best, hopefully, edition of Halo, right? The next Halo franchise. What goes on?
If they wait to the end, it has to be a really good video, like something that's gonna just super excite us. Because I feel like you know, if you're working up towards that drop, that huge beat drop that would be in music, it would be at the end of the show. You know, give the best video. But I don't know if we're gonna see that with Infinite. I haven't seen any sort of leaks other than its presence here, right. And that leads me to believe that it's gonna be more of a teaser again, more of something that's conceptual in nature and not showing anything hard. That's my kind of low expectations, and if they do that, I think they'll put it at the front just to get it out of the way. So
you're thinking go low, and then that way you won't get disappointed, is what you're saying?
That's what I'm hoping. Yeah,
that's not a bad theory, man. I'm gonna be honest, right? That's not a bad theory. If you go in with low expectations and get blown away in the end, you can't really complain about that, can you?
Yeah, and that leads me to believe that they're gonna do it early on. I think they'll show Halo first, get it out of the way. Everybody's expecting it. They all know it's there.
Okay,
and then everything after that's going to feel like a treat. Whereas
that's fair.
If it's a lackluster drop at the end, it's just going to be disappointing for everybody.
yeah, absolutely. So okay, I'm predicting. Okay, I think at some point throughout the showcase, we see the next Fable.
I think we will.
I think
I agree with that.
I think they should end with the next Fable. That's how you end off the showcase, right? Because you start with Halo. Everybody already knows it's coming. So let's start with one of the biggest games that everybody's kind of anticipating and hoping for and all that kind of stuff, right? So you get them pumped already with such a strong lead in with Halo, and then you wrap it up with the next Fable game. Oh, dude, that's going to be freaking cool.
That would be pretty strong.
Yeah.
Failing that, what are they going to toss at us? Here's the next Gears. Here's the Sea of Thieves thing. Other kind of fillers I'm trying to think of, but it's really hard to say.
No, I hear you.
I don't know how long this is planned to be at all either. Do you have any sort of indication on time?
No, I wasn't given any indication on what was going on as far as the time frame goes for this. I'm expecting an hour, at least an hour. Maybe, I think if they go an hour and a half, like that would be more like an E3 presentation, right? They gotta really kind of, you don't want to overextend the time. That's the thing. You don't want to make it too long and then people start to get bored because you're just adding in fluff. You don't want fluff. You want to come in swinging, go hard, and then bail out at a high note, right?
I'm hoping in a no slight again at all to any of the people involved, or especially in the last video, but I kind of hope they shy away from the developer side a little bit and give me more of the consumer edge to it. Like, we're interested in developers and the figureheads in these companies, and there's more to it than most gamers out there for us, but I want to see that action-packed, driven trailer. I hope this is really just a video bite after video bite.
Awesome. Thanks, Corey. Yeah, no, absolutely. Sony came out when they did their PS5 reveal. It was all gameplay, man. Like, it was just one after another, after another, after another, and they just hit it hard, right? And we were impressed. We walked away impressed. So that's what I think Xbox needs to do here too, moving forward, is just come in swinging with the games. That's what everybody's anticipating and looking for. We want to know why we're Xbox fans and what's going to keep us going in the next year to 2 years, right? What are we going to be excited for? Do we get Halo well, we're getting Halo this year at some point, but we're going to get Fable this year. We're going to get another Forza Motorsport. It's their turn. Horizon was the last one, right? So now we're going to get the new, every console launch, you get a racing game, and there's no better staple for Xbox than the Forza series. So moving forward, we'll definitely see some of that. I would expect today as well. But I'm more interested. Go ahead, Scott.
Oh, I think they'll show some gameplay, maybe some online concepts, maybe something to shake up that way. But you always see something solid from the racing game, something visually pleasing.
Yeah, no,
I expect
for sure.
we're going to see that running on an Xbox One X, or Series X, that is.
Yep.
Still got to get used to saying that.
That's yeah, I know. Yeah, we're not exactly used to that still, right? Xbox Series X. But the greatest thing about Xbox and the fact that they're moving forward is that if you still have an OG Xbox, you're still going to be able to play Halo Infinite.
Yeah, I'm excited about that, but I also would like to see some reasons today to upgrade. It's weird. That's a weird thing to say because I don't want the carrot dangled in front of me to buy the new console, and I'm happy that they've gone with this forward compatibility thing. But
sure,
I still want to see why. I want that fridge. I know I want it.
Oh, absolutely. Like, it's not gonna. The best experience is going to be on the Xbox Series X. That's just how it's going to go, right? But you're going to be able to, if you can't afford it, at least be able to jump in still and be a part of that ecosystem from Xbox. And I'm thinking we're going to see something today about the Xbox Gold subscription going away and getting an all-in-one package, more or less. Looking forward to that,
and
too.
Maybe there's something tied to the new console in that. Maybe that's the push. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
That's
Maybe we're
interesting
5 seconds out. Yeah, it did. It just came out. So here we go. Man, I can't wait. Goosebumps. Anybody else got goosebumps? Woo. Hell yeah, let's do this. What's up, everybody on YouTube and Twitch? There's the fridge. What's up, buddy? How are you? Xbox Game Studios, so here we go. First party all the way.
That's it.
Oh, you think this is the next Halo right here?
I don't know. It's really fantastical, but it definitely could be.
Dude, it's all about the Xbox first party games.
Oh.
Yeah, this is it. Gotta be. They opened up with it. How could you not, though, right? That's what we were talking about.
The Mjolnir exosuit is now complete.
Alright, we need to see gameplay.
Oh.
Even though this technology will save humanity in the war to come, I must remind myself.
Oh, that looks pretty, doesn't
Liquid crystal cannot rise on its own.
It does. I got goosebumps, Steve.
it?
Titanium alloy cannot prevail in the face of extinction. Armor cannot hope.
There we go.
117. I need a weapon.
It all means nothing
Damn.
until you step inside.
Oof.
I cannot get any harder goosebumps right now.
Start demo. You think we're gonna get a demo? Do you think we get the demo too?
Whoa.
Seriously, they dropped the demo right now. How good is that?
This is a punishment, right?
Just gonna go monitor the Xbox Live Marketplace.
Yep, this is death. No! No! No, 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 no! isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on, Chief.
Okay, who is that, Scott? Do you know?
I don't know. This guy's new.
Okay.
He was in another trailer.
No. You. I can't stand this. Who you are.
Breathe.
No. You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. We're... Are you even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Oh, I'll be safe. Safe?
Right, I remember this.
I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the Banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered. I know I saw condors over there. I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive. And when you're done with this war, we'll get away from here. Far away.
Wait here.
Oh. Please. Let me see what I can find.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look. Together.
Okay, big guy.
How tall do you think he actually is?
He's supposed to stand 8 feet with the armor.
Damn, eh?
Yeah, he's it was created to stand toe to toe with the elites initially. This Sang Healy. Oh, this looks clean. This reminded me of Halo 3 vibes right here.
Little showpiece around. Yep, paint around.
Banished. Who are they referring to in the Banished? That could be the Guardians that Cortana took right at the end.
Right.
Could be Banished Covenant tribes, probably now. The Didact could be the Banished.
Yeah,
After
you're way
Cortana
more
took
involved in
over.
this than I am. This is not my forte. Ooh, we got an
open
open world
world,
situation.
look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this giant open map. Very nice. I like the unwitting sidekick though.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't want to be a part of it, but he's stuck.
Yep.
Oh. So he's not playing on legendary.
You just swap guns?
That's not a DMR. Oh, Halo, you're gonna go and change up the guns again? Ooh, Brute's back in.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, this must be another faction of Covenant or something that left. Because if Brutes and Elites are working together, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a thing still. One-way directional shields? Okay. Oh, whoa. What was that? Just see a tow cable? Grappling hook?
Ah, you do want to play this, don't you? Absolutely, buddy.
Me too, man. Oh, holy.
Hello, what's up? How are you?
Like, I can't help but get excited. I know people are disappointed in the last Halo and stuff, but I see what they're trying to tell me right now. I think it's just, this is a change of concept, but
Right. Yeah, no, Halo 5 didn't hit home with a lot of people. I actually enjoyed it. Like, I thought it was decent, but I know a lot of people didn't.
I loved it, but it was it's a very cinematically driven kind of kind of game. This looks much more open, like the complete opposite, where they're gonna drop the
I think it was
cinematic
time
parts.
to reiterate on the Halo franchise, right? You see, everything now is moved to open world. There's a stronger focus on having more options and not so linear anymore.
Well, and he, at least in the premise that I've seen so far, he's him and his crew or his backup guy is they're utterly alone. Like there's a reason for him to be a super killer. Like the chief is always just like a covenant god of death.
Yep, no, for sure.
Oh.
So the grappling hook is new, right? Oh, just.
I like that. That's cool.
The combat's definitely taking a turn. You need one more follower. I know, we are one follower away on Twitch from hitting 50. 4.2,
yeah.
I think, or something like that. It still has a Halo touch though, right? Like it still seems
it
very
looks like
Halo.
this guy's he's starting to speed up a little bit now. But yeah, it's I'm so confused about the weaponry I'm seeing here. They're changing it up on me.
That's not a bad thing either, right?
No, it's not. There's it's kind of touchy though. You don't want to touch some of the things in Halo.
No, for sure.
The shotgun for one. Oh, weird.
This war months ago. Your people are broken, scattered, hunted, defeated by me. I wish I could tell you it was difficult, but it wasn't. We are one step ahead. Always. The ring is already under our control. Soon, the auditorium as well. The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal. We fight together to honor the will of Atriarchs. But without challenge, I grew weary, lost, alone. But here you now stand. This is my last fight. A true test of legends. Our story will outlive us both. Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard. Die well.
One eye's all foggy, you see that?
Yeah.
Not sure, dude. Holiday, come on, man. We need a date. Not just holiday 2020. I get it, they haven't announced the release date of the console yet, but...
Oh, man.
We hope you enjoyed your first look at Halo Infinite's campaign. I'm incredibly proud of the team at 343, and we're thrilled to share a hint of the epic battles that await you on the next chapter of Master Chief's journey. This is the most ambitious campaign we've ever created at 343. For the first time, players will have the freedom to explore a mysterious new Halo ring that's several times larger than our last two Halo games combined.
Wow.
Halo Infinite has been built from the ground up to take full advantage of Xbox Series X. Bigger battles, epic vistas, more complex visual effects, displayed
Look at that,
with
dude.
10 times the processing power per pixel of Halo 5. This will be running at a flawless 60 frames per second and will allow us to bring the Halo ring to life in ways that have never been possible before. We look forward to sharing even more about Halo Infinite in the coming months, including the first look at multiplayer. And now, please enjoy a glimpse of what others in the Xbox Game Studios family have been working on.
That was a good start. I'm impressed.
Yeah. I'm happy with that. You know, somewhere somebody's like furiously typing though into their keyboard right now.
Oh yeah. What is this?
But that was cool.
Next Tomb Raider?
Ooh,
I don't think so. No,
I'm
it's
getting in
not.
line for that game though.
Oh. Hell? like it so far, man.
Yeah.
You gonna taste it? That's what they always do, right? Put their finger down, give it a lick.
It is blood.
It is. Look at that. I knew it was, but whatever. Uh-oh. What's above it?
A zombie deer.
Uh-huh. Whoa! They did the cake creep!
Oh! Dude, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, not at all. Well done, Undead Labs. That looked awesome. What's up, Steve? Dude, that looks awesome, doesn't it?
Welcome, everyone, to the
That was
Xbox Game Showcase.
What's up, Phil?
Today, we're showing games from 9 of our 15 Xbox game studios, including unveils of 5 new first-party games. What you will see today is how Xbox game studios are harnessing their passions to bring their dreams to life. We believe that how you find and play your games is as important as the device you play them on. Xbox Game Pass is the best way to discover and play, and we want you to be able to experience as many great games as possible. So Game Pass members,
Yeah,
you can
me too,
play
buddy.
every game you see today from your subscription or free to play.
Oh.
These games will look and play best on Xbox Series X, delivering unmatched fidelity, performance, precision, and immersion. And we've designed the most consistently powerful next-generation console. And we've built state-of-the-art platform technology to
The
allow
size of that
every
fan.
developer
Keep that
to
shit
realize
cool.
their full potential. One
Yeah.
studio that has always pushed the limits of our hardware is Turn 10. And they're early in development on the next Forza Motorsport.
Told you, here we go.
And Xbox Series X is bringing them closer to their dream of unprecedented realism with ray tracing
Look at
and
that.
native 4K resolution, all at 60 frames per second.
Big
The
push for
trailer
60.
you're about to see was captured completely in-engine.
World premiere.
It should be the Chiefs voice saying that. Why have they not paid that man?
Yeah,
World premiere.
really. Omar, thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate that. That just bumped us to 50 followers. Shout out. Thank you so much.
Hey, you are lucky number 50. Awesome.
Scott, like, I'm always impressed by Forza, but I like the Horizon series a bit better because I'm more that arcade style, right? But man, the depth that Turn 10 puts into the motorsport is just insane.
Yeah, it's
what's
absolutely
up?
such a sim that I have a hard time getting into this series myself
Yeah,
because
me
I like
too.
to play with I try to play with the racing wheel, but it's always so difficult.
Thank you for the follow. We just hit 51.
Nice.
Appreciate that, Omar.
Our world
Thanks, man.
has a rhythm. We all sense it,
What do we got here?
but only a
Oh,
few
dude, this is Rare's new game.
truly feel it.
Freaking
It
love
is
this art
found
style.
In the smallest moments.
Thanks, man.
In
You guys
every
are cool for
step
joining us.
of a
Appreciate
perilous
that.
Journey. In the symmetry of ritual.
This looks awesome. I don't know.
Dude,
if this
I'm
is
so
yet.
in. I'm in. Freaking
The
right.
bonds we share.
This has got to be Rare's new game.
And in moments of stillness.
Man. Patrick, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, dude.
It teaches us to look beyond the expected.
Oh, Patrick, thank you. Thank you for the host.
To be a light in dark places. to seek answers.
Dude, how cool does this look?
Oh,
And to
man. Yeah,
stand
sorry, I'm
watch
quiet right now. I'm just
Over
stuck.
our world.
Yeah, for
This is
sure.
cool. This is brand new to me, so I haven't.
Rare gave us a
Oh,
sneak
man.
peek into it beforehand, just like a little bit, but nothing too serious, right?
We all sense
I remember
it,
seeing something. Yeah, blue magic, and this character, I think. But
but only a few truly feel it.
Gives me that Ori vibe.
it's gonna be that Mononoke feel.
The what?
Princess Mononoke. Oh my, man. That's a forest spirit right there. That's
Everwild, there it
beautiful.
is.
Everwild.
Yeah.
That's
Dude.
cool.
Oh man.
Don't know much about it yet, still, but
Everwild will give to you a magical and untamed natural world for you to explore and to just truly lose yourself in. It's a place to be eternal. And Eternal has the gift to sense and feel how magic
That looks
flows
cool.
through nature and connects every living thing. The
Tastes
team
good,
here
man.
at
How about you,
Rare are
Patrick?
so excited to be
Dude, we're
working
pumped just
on
watching the
something
Xbox
like
event.
Everwild.
Oh,
And I hope
yeah.
you're excited too. But I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone who's shown their support and love, and for the incredible, awesome, positive community that's already growing around this game. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That looked cool.
yeah,
When do you think we're gonna see that? 2021? That's my prediction.
yeah. I don't
I just got hit
don't
with
think
a
we
flood
saw
of
anything
memories.
that indicates
Love you,
sooner
Mom.
than that.
You seeing what I'm seeing?
Mom?
Allison?
What's this called? More of Us?
It's Don't Nod.
It doesn't matter.
I knew it was them. You can tell by their
that
style,
they
right?
don't believe us.
I just mean it's The Last of Us on Xbox,
We all believed that would happen that night for self-defense.
No, not even close.
which I'd be down with.
But we couldn't.
Yeah, you would be. You're never gonna get that though. You'll get a PlayStation.
It doesn't matter that they kept us apart.
We'll see.
Brother, sister,
PS5, buddy.
look out for each
Then you'll
other.
be able to play Last of Us.
It doesn't matter that finding the truth
Is that the Life is Strange character?
feels impossible.
It's strange.
We're all done.
I'm
with
getting that
fairy
vibe
tales.
from it.
The only
It's
thing
that whole
matters
style, right?
Yeah,
is
this kind of
you are my brother.
interpersonal drama, for lack of a better word, but
Yep.
And the only way to move forward is to keep looking back.
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional.
What is this?
Everything we thought we knew about Marianne just got thrown out the window.
Who's Marianne?
She loved you.
She attacked you. We both saw it.
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives.
huh.
Nothing good comes from stirring up
Hey,
old memories.
what's up, Nate? How are you, buddy?
We don't really have a choice about that.
Hey, there
There's
he
always a
is.
choice, son.
That's this guy's Squid.
ITG Parker.
Do this.
First time I see it.
Tell me why.
Tell me why.
That looks cool.
That's chapter 1. Okay, episodic. That's cool. And
Yeah.
soon.
August 27th? Is that what that was?
Yep. Chapter 1, August 27th.
Moon
Hey
Studios.
everyone, my
Yes.
name is Gennady. I'm the co-founder and director of technology
Ori.
at Moon Studios. Today we're very excited
Cool.
to tell you that we're working on a very, very special version of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, specifically
mean?
for Xbox Series X.
Ooh,
We're
enhanced.
now at a
Oh.
time where we can reach levels of fidelity and frame rates previously absolutely impossible on any console. An already gorgeous game like Ori can now run at 120
Yeah,
Hz
dude.
refresh rate in full 4K HDR in its highest quality, delivering unprecedented game feel with silky smooth animation, super crisp, sharp image, and low input latency, which is just so important for the tight and precise platforming feel of this game. We can also boost the immersion in different
I like
spaces
how they're
in
showing
our
it
world
saying
by
frames per
using
second
premium
and then
audio
they're slowing
tech
it down.
that we previously just could
That's
not
not how
simulate
frames
in real
work,
time.
guys.
And with all of this crazy
Absolutely,
hardware
Corey.
power,
That's the
we
same
can
creators
give our
by Life is
players
Strange.
more options
That's why
with
you're
how
getting
they want
that.
to play
Tell
our
me why it
game.
looks like that
We
style.
can't
That
wait
is
for all
donut.
of
Like,
you to experience this very
I get that they're
special
showing that
version
it's
of
double
Ori,
the frames, but they
coming to Xbox
can't say
Series
frames
X
per
and smart
second and then
delivery
half
later
the
this
speed.
year.
You know, that kind of doesn't work like that.
Watch how fast this 120 hertz goes. Frames per second.
Like
just-
120 hertz displayed to you at
Yeah.
1 per 4 seconds. Wow. Like I can, as long as my monitor just shows it, you can just show me 120 hertz, man. I can perceive that.
From the furthest
cool.
reaches of the universe
More.
comes the biggest mystery in the
Destroy all
galaxy.
humans?
An abandoned research
No,
facility.
it's
And now
sorry.
shady
I got that
corporate
feel.
intrigue.
I know.
Marvel of the Gorgon asteroid.
Okay.
A sordid stopover, full of salacious secrets and scandalous strangers.
Greetings, attractive patron. You are looking downright unlawful
Oh,
today.
I can't wait to get this game out of
With the right kind of case.
Dude, it came on
one
Switch.
is
I
to
heard it didn't
develop
run
a
that well,
miracle
though, right?
drug Can put you
Oh
on the
yeah,
wrong
I've seen
side
some
of the
breakdowns
gun.
of that actually, and it's
Or
on Switch
sword.
for you to play it if you
Or this thing.
really want, but
Yeah, for sure.
it was more of a technical test, I think.
Thrills,
No, absolutely. I hear you there.
danger, intrigue.
I just couldn't really get into the
before you
game.
go, Captain?
That's my problem.
Trust no one.
I had too many other games on the go.
It just swept me. This game swept me on my feet like a Fallout game would.
On
Yeah.
Gorgon.
I was just in it. That's why I want to play another character actually, so I can switch up my playstyle.
Right. September
That's the
9th.
most fun thing.
That's the DLC, right?
That's cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go.
If you're waiting
Grounded.
for the biggest
Cool. I've been meaning to check this out.
It was on Inside Xbox there for a while. That you could check it out there.
Oh wait, what?
The Insider
you're ready
program.
for the smallest, we've got you covered.
Dude, it looks cool. I want to build.
Not
stuff
the
in this, man.
biggest game. It's
From
the
Obsidian
smallest
Entertainment,
game.
the makers of games that are nothing like this one.
Co-op as well, which is awesome.
This summer, strive together to thrive together. Or just feed your friend to the spiders.
Grounded.
And go solo.
I'm in. Hell yeah, let's do this.
You can give me nightmares at the same time.
That looks cool.
A Battletoad cameo?
July
Game is
28th.
finished. Oh, okay.
Is that out now? We're gonna be out soon.
At Obsidian, we're dedicated to pushing
it's
narrative
out,
and role-playing games. It's something we do every day when we come
Game
to the
Pass.
office.
Game Pass
and we
right
can't
now,
wait
yeah.
for you to play our next great adventure, Peril on Gorgon. It's the first of 2 planned story expansion packs for the Outer Worlds that we're putting together with our friends from the Private Division. Now, it's also important that we continue to evolve
September 9th.
how we tell stories in games, and Grounded is the perfect example of that. The team has been working for the last 2 years on how to tell an Obsidian story within a survival game. Now, what's great is that you're going to be able to play the game on July 28th on Xbox Game Preview and on Steam Early Access. We want to hear from you, and we want to continue to build Grounded together. Oh yeah, if you've been wondering, we have been working on that next big Obsidian RPG. Check this out.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
World premiere.
Oh yeah.
We
Oh,
have
what is
always
this?
known war. It forged our empire. Turned heroes into queens and kings.
This is the arrow that killed Kennedy.
Now our oaths are lost, forsaken.
What is
You
this?
must face the monsters
our sins have borne.
It's VR. Can you imagine? Dude, I'm in.
Is an oath worth the weight of a
Yeah,
crown?
by the way, connect your Oculus to your Xbox. That's actually what the Facebook partnership's all about, by the way.
Yeah, that's right.
Nobody wants to talk about that one.
No.
I put that together the other day. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Facebook owns Oculus. Oculus just produced the Rift S, and the Xbox.
Avowed is an
Well,
expansive
this is
first-person RPG set in the fantasy world of Eora.
Avowed.
When Obsidian
Yep.
Entertainment joined Xbox Game Studios, they told us that this epic game is the one they want to make. As creators of critically acclaimed RPGs,
That looks
this
cool.
is Obsidian.
Yeah, it does,
at
ain't
their
it?
best.
That looks awesome,
And it is
man.
being built from the ground up to take full advantage of the power of Xbox Series X. At Xbox Game Studios, we also work with independent developers, always with the goal of empowering them to bring
It
their
is
ideas
Matt
to life.
Booty.
I'm excited to announce our work with Interior Night, a new studio led by some of the most talented storytellers in our industry. Let's meet Caroline Marshall, studio head of Interior Night, to debut their original game.
Bonjour, I'm Caroline from Interior Night. Our team is really passionate about interactive storytelling because when you play a story, you step into the character's shoes. You get to experience their fears, their hopes, their conflicts firsthand. And in the process, you learn more about yourself. And this is quite powerful. Our first game spans 30 years in the American Southwest. It's a story about family, resilience, and sacrifice. But most of all, it's about how you will shape the fate of real, flawed people trying to find their way in a world they don't fit in. I hope you enjoyed the trailer.
So when do you think this is gonna be out then? This is gonna be for a
World
while,
premiere.
probably.
Oh yeah, that'll be a while off. 'cause it's a
2021.
huge game, I'm sure. Yeah.
Fortune,
There's a lot of quality behind
Haven't
it.
seen you much of late. I need you now, cannot wait, but when I look, you're not around.
We were on our way to start a new life that summer. For our family, it was just a stopover.
Interactive drama.
Mine. This is such a weird art style, but now I'm seeing what they showed us with the green screen pictures they're taking of the guys and stuff.
Yeah.
Sun went down on all
So
of
they
us
actually
that day.
use, I think, real life characters, right? And then drew
Was it
over
fate?
top of them.
Yeah.
Coincidence? No.
That's really interesting.
It was a long forgotten secret, buried in the dark.
What the?
All my life, I've been scared of the shadows. But now, I'm finally ready to step into the light. I got your letters.
Fate.
That's Dusk Falls.
That's Dusk Falls.
That looks cool, man.
Well, that looks like that one's coming very
Here
soon.
at Ninja Theory, we're
Ninja
hard
Theory.
at work on all of our projects, including Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, which we announced at the Game Awards back in December. An incredible 3.5 million players have now experienced Senua's story in Hellblade Senua's
pretty cool.
Sacrifice. We're excited to start giving you an insight into what comes
So
next for our
cinematic
Celtic
and
Warrior.
crazy. Like
An
I
experience
started this
that we'll
game,
be
but
building in Unreal Engine
was
5
too.
for Xbox Series X and PC.
Couldn't finish it.
Oh, it's in.
I'm
Eng-
happy
it's
to
in
reveal
Engine
today that
5.
Senua's Saga will be set in the
Yeah.
beautiful country of Iceland.
Ah, just like that little.
And you
little
can
barrel
find
movie.
out more about our location scouting and how we've
love
discovered
Iceland.
the history of our setting.
Patrick,
in a
I got
brand
shoes
new
too, buddy.
Behind-the-scenes development diary, which you can view straight after the show on the Ninja Theory YouTube channel.
They're pretty sick.
Yeah, those shoes are pretty sick.
It's been so touching to see the impact that Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice has had on so many players, and we're incredibly thankful to all of the fans that have been part of Senua's story so far. And we're excited for you to be part of our development journey from here on out.
Ninja Theory is such a cool studio.
Yeah, they've made a pretty wild range of stuff.
Yeah.
Or actually, I'm thinking of Team Ninja. What is this?
I don't. Oh, Double Fine.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What? Peter, he's been sitting there the whole time? Hey, who wrote the song?
Tim Schafer.
Peter. Oh, Peter. Fantastic work. Love the song.
Very much.
It's going to be fun to sing it. Now it's time to...
Psychonauts? Yeah.
Probably been a long time since you've had a visitor. I hope you don't mind pop-ins.
Do you ever play any of these games at all?
No,
Where are
I
we?
haven't actually.
It's a quiet place.
I was curious about it, actually.
Lost alone.
Jack Black.
Neither skin nor bone. Just a thought is all I've got.
I've got Psychonauts on PC, actually. I won it from a draw.
Oh, that's cool.
At the bottom of a lake.
Jack Black's great.
Yeah. Man, that's quite the beard he's got going on, eh?
I started now I can feel out the galaxy and hear the flow of time.
Man.
It's so tense, but now I sense a reason to this rhyme. And I can smell the universe, and I can taste the sky, and I can see each molecule.
This is quite the trip of a game, I think, eh?
Yeah, this is wild.
Senses are the magic.
I had no idea Psychonauts was such a psychonautical experience.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think this one's even stepped it up from the last few.
Unlocking all my memories. Which I never,
Oh, man. Really?
never.
Whoa, this is so cool. Oh man, that's wicked. That's cool. I mean, I haven't seen anything like that
crazy.
since that Netflix show. That's really weird.
We can't wait for you to experience the amazing games built by Xbox Game Studios, and there is just so much more for you to play on Xbox. We are partnering with thousands of creators, from the largest publishers to the smallest independent developers, to bring you the broadest variety of games ever. There is one developer in particular that is close to us, not just geographically, but in history too.
Bungie.
To announce
Bungie's
that this
back,
fall,
Nate.
Our friends at Bungie will bring Destiny 2 to Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass. If
What's up
you
there,
are one
Kermit?
of the more than 10 million Game Pass subscribers, you also get access to all current Destiny 2 expansions starting this September.
Oh, Nate's
Game
gonna be
Pass
pushing this game again.
Oh, yeah,
Destiny
for sure.
2 will also be playable on mobile.
Lucky
from
Pocket,
the
thank
cloud.
you for the follow.
Later
Appreciate
this year,
that.
Bungie will also release a new version of Destiny 2 that is optimized for Xbox Series X. 4K resolution running at 60 frames per second. Here's an all-new
That's
look
weird.
at Bungie's
I
Destiny
think
2
our stream is a
Beyond
little
Light.
wide. Looks a little stretched.
Really?
Just a tiny bit, yeah.
I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness.
Every moment brings them closer. It's time to step beyond the light.
Create. What was that?
Great, crazy ice
Man,
magic.
look at this. Kyle was just saying how he just recently got into Destiny, like got into it hard too. I was like, man, Destiny's always been one of those great games. Nate loves Destiny, but for me, I play it, but I'm not. I have a hard time getting into it.
And I'm not sure what it is. I think it's just because it's a time sink. If it was a shorter experience, then I think I'd be all about it because the action is great.
Oh man, the gunplay and stuff.
Intense.
Beyond Light, November 10th.
I'm not sure what it is about Destiny that I don't like.
This is Destiny 2 that you can play any way you want thanks to Xbox Game Pass. Some of the world's most inspired
Xbox Game
developers
Pass,
are working
man.
on games for Xbox Series X, and we're just honored to be able to collaborate with them. Xbox Series X will empower both new and experienced creators to bring the future of games to life like never before. Unique perspectives, unexpected innovations, and fresh voices that demand to be heard and that we can't wait for you to discover.
Don't forget, if everybody wants to join our community over on Discord as well, we'll talk games all the time. Get you caught up on all the latest reviews. Hit us up on Discord.
And enjoy.
And of course, thanks for helping out and sticking it with the stream.
Do
Join
we
us
have
for
our link
Xbox.
set up? Can I hit like
link
and then it drops
be.
it? The Discord, yeah, there it is. I don't know if it's.
I don't know.
I don't
I don't think it's set up yet.
I'm sending that right now.
Yeah, put our link in there for everybody if they want to join us. Scott's gonna hook it up right now. You guys all want to join? What is this?
Yeah, I'm gonna start dropping a lot more stuff in there. We're trying to pump it up.
Yep.
Get more
Discord's getting busy.
Content.
We always got content. There's no shortage of that.
Oh yeah.
Dude, what is this?
Ooh, what's it saying?
This does not look like my kind of game. I'm gonna be honest.
I was gonna say, is this a Metro? But we wouldn't see this in this.
No, right? This is all first party stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blair Witch 2, that's a good one there, Patrick, maybe.
Oh, that'd be cool. There is a sequel supposedly coming out.
Yeah.
On the way, eventually.
Dude, what is that? There's the Discord link.
Yeah, I can't find it. I was looking because it's in our chat, but it's so far up.
Yeah. Stalker 2. Oh, man.
Cool.
World premiere.
Where's my Fable? Give me my Fable. Where's Fable at? Thanks, Austin. What is this? Oh, his lights are going out.
My Lord Inquisitor.
Yeah, thanks, Austin, on that. You're our Twitch manager at the moment.
Yep, that's for sure.
Our recon squad has been sent into sub-level 6 of the Hive to determine the full extent of the unrest.
First-person shooter?
I'll know more when they make it back.
Whoa, damn. For you? Come on, dude's got a chainsaw. Dark Tide. Warhammer 40. 40,000 Dark Tide? Wow. There's a neat game right there. 2021.
World premiere.
I got a feeling that things are starting to wrap up here.
Yeah, well, we're at the 45-minute mark.
Yep. Nice jacket, Tetris. T-spin. Yeah, I knew he'd like that one, Nate. Oh man, you'd like that one, Nate. Dark Tide looks just right up your alley.
Yeah, dude. And more Warhammer, like it, you know, shooter, different kind of game, but I'll play it. I really want them to do a 40K in the vein of.
What's with the Tetris? Look, what is going on here?
Yeah.
What is this?
I don't know, but I got goosebumps again. Tetris!
Dude, something's happening here with Nintendo. It gotta be. Dude, it's Tetris. This is literally Tetris. What the hell?
Yeah. Tetris 99 coming to the Xbox. Tetris Team. Whoa! What? Tetris Effect connected?
Oh, damn. This holiday season.
I get so hype over Tetris because it's such a simple game, but it's like I love it. It's so good, and they find ways of reinventing it. I don't understand it.
Yeah. No,
Tetris Effect.
Approaching orbit. Scans a no-go. Sure you want to drop here? Hell yeah. Already lacing in my boots back here.
Dude, I'm still hype on Tetris. I got goosebumps.
What we got? Another good-for-nothing space rock?
What is this?
Whoa.
This reminds me of that one series with the Monkey King guy and the other companion. I can't remember the name of the game now.
Monkey King guy and the companion.
You're not gonna believe this.
I don't know, man. You got me on that one.
What the?
The world kind of looked like Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, really?
That kind of future past thing going on. Yeah.
I
can't. I'll remember it eventually. It'll be a game relic, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. We haven't done a game relic in forever.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what this is. World premiere. This is brand new, buddy.
This is cool. I'm down with these crazy planets, adventure kind of games. I think that's not.
Dude, you know what I want?
It's not done enough.
State of Decay 3. That looked freaking sick.
That did look really good.
Man, I'm not a zombie guy whatsoever, but State of Decay just has something that hooks me every time. The Gunk. That looked kind of cool. Not too sure about the title, but console launch exclusive.
I missed that.
The Gunk.
The Gunk?
Yeah,
right.
That's what I mean. This is a console launch exclusive. This is the first time I've seen this throughout the stream.
You could always see the name change too. I've seen that happen before.
Yeah, absolutely.
Based on feedback.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It all starts with a dead girl.
Here's this Blair Witch.
Is this Blair? Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Right.
The moon. Scent of pines.
What do you think, Patrick? No one knows yet, dude. No one knows when the next Xbox is coming.
The gunshot.
Whoa, I just got like a chill right down my spine.
A regular, rational one, but also a darker and
Oh, they showed this already. This is the medium?
not unlike a nightmare.
Oh, is it?
I can see both.
Yeah.
Worse.
Yeah, she sees both sides, right?
Yeah, this is the medium.
Console launch exclusive, though. This is the
That's what
first
that
game we
chill
actually
was.
know is going to be out at launch with the console, which is awesome.
That
Discord
was
is
that
saying
chill,
I'm
'cause you were
playing.
like, this is your game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is not my. Dude, look at that.
What is this place?
This is cool, and it reminds me of some speed runs I've seen.
This is all yours, Scott.
You ever see that where people do Mega Man 1 through 4 at the same time with the same controller?
Oh, really? No, I've never watched it actually.
Oh, it's so wild.
Dude, look at that. That is freaking cool. Her hair's different in the other world too, eh? Ah, this is so creepy. Ah, nope.
Ugh, cutting the stitches open.
I'm so out.
Ugh.
Sorry, you gotta go to work. All right, see you later, Nate. Talk to you later, buddy.
Take it easy, man. Oh, dude, I'm so hyped for this game.
This is not for me at all.
Like, this is what I was just talking about. Crazy
There it is.
fantastical worlds, an adventure game, and this one's horror elements.
World premiere.
That's console launch too, which is awesome. Well, for some of us. Another one. Sega. They're not first party.
Do you still hear that every time you see Sega pop up?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. PSO, what's
Fantasy
that?
Star Online. Yeah. Brand new, expansive world.
His is his favorite game.
Really? I've never played them.
Actually, it was Fantasy Star Ocean was his favorite, but
oh yeah,
it was back in the day.
This is console exclusive. We're console launch exclusive. So let's see if it stays as an actual console exclusive.
That's pretty cool. Because yeah, this is a very PlayStation-esque game. If you saw this on PlayStation, it would not look out of place. Almost like Final Fantasy Online, but its own original story. It's really cool.
Music
Chased
just
by a
feels
Zoid.
like this style, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Players versus Cancer. What is going on? Thank you for joining this stream. Always appreciate having you guys around.
It's Horizon Zero Dawn. I was gonna say that, and then I said Zoid. I was like, you know. I didn't want to make the direct PlayStation comparison. That's cool, though. This is nice. I love that anime techno fantasy stuff.
Yeah, not the. I don't know about this one. I've never played any of the Phantasy Star games, so we'll see what happens.
I shy away from the MMO style of combat, but this looked like it was
New
fast-paced and
2021.
more like Final Fantasy 15 than any other.
Hey, they said that was console launch exclusive. So the game's launching on Xbox Series X, but then it'll be shifted over. What is this, dude?
Is this some? I want to say like Crisis or something. No, this isn't.
Smilegate? This might Crossfire X campaign. Oh, that's cool.
Destiny chose me to save this world.
Now this is worth note, a different company that works on it than Crossfire Online.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah,
it's
they
still
are.
produced by Smilegate, though, right?
Yeah, so they're two different halves of the same project. Similar to what they did with Medal of Honor back in the day, but that one was kind of a flop.
This looks cool.
17 seconds.
Free to play. Xbox Live Gold. Do you see that?
Oh, I missed that.
It
Oh,
said
that is
Xbox
cool.
Live Gold.
Maybe this is sustained by their online model or something.
Maybe.
All because of him.
Designed to get people into it. Spectre
Dude.
mode, sick.
Yeah, the campaign looks cool. I'm in. Oh, the ghost is here. What is... Yeah.
That look really. Oh, that's cool.
Coming in 2020. That does look cool.
Today, you saw 10 world premieres and 22 console launch exclusives. Game Pass
Oh,
members can play every game you have seen today from Xbox Game Studios and all of our partners in the subscription or free to play. This is just a peek at some of the new titles coming to Xbox Series X. And some of the games you already love and some you have yet to play will also be optimized for Xbox Series X. Games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the next-gen upgrades at no additional cost when they launch. You can expect a lineup of over 100 titles for Xbox Series X this holiday season. With Series X and Game Pass, Xbox is the place to play, and you are at the center of everything we do. Now, you may have noticed we didn't get to visit all of our Xbox game studios today. That means we'll have more to share later this year. But
yeah, I did too.
Then,
they said 9 out of 15 studios. Well, come on. Give me Fable.
World premiere.
Give me Fable. Do it. Do it. Playground Games presents Fable. Come on.
The world is filled.
Wasn't that Lionhead Studios?
Yeah, but Lionhead's gone now. Rare took it over.
You're right.
There it is.
Treacherous villain.
Dude.
Yes!
Do you think it is?
Woo! Absolutely.
Fantastical creatures and wondrous places where nature and magic live in perfect harmony.
Gotta be, right? Now I'm second guessing. Now I'm second guessing. It's gotta be, dude. Yes.
Has yet
to
be. Nice. There it is.
Yes, they ended with it. Oh, that is the biggest tease. Dude, what a tease. Man. Oh, Fable. Yes.
It's coming.
Damn it.
Finally.
That was a showcase right there.
Dude, I can't. Oh, Fable in the new era.
Oh man, I am pumped. That was one hell of a stream by Xbox. That was what we wanted to see.
Yeah.
This is why we're gonna get the Xbox Series X, and that's why we want to play on Xbox. These games are gonna be awesome. Dude, we are inside the game. We play everything and anything. You name it, from the PlayStation to the Xbox, to Nintendo, to VR, Stadia. Doesn't matter where we are, we want to play. And then with the Xbox launching this stuff, man, you can guarantee we'll also be on Xbox a lot. That was
Look
awesome.
Look at this sizzle reel. Oh,
sizzle reel,
and
so
send
cool.
us any mobile suggestions you have too. We'll play it.
Yep. Game Pass members, and Ori was so good, dude. Everwild looks awesome.
Oh man.
Oh, Fable, dude.
Stalker 2, that was
oh man. All right, that was wow.
Oh,
there it is. That was the Xbox event. Now, Scott, let's recap this, because we obviously have a lot to talk about, buddy. So I made notes because
I tried. I missed a few because there was just so much going on, but I actually missed a few. But
so obviously the biggest thing is, well, there's a few, man. There's a lot of big things here, honestly. But they opened up with Halo. We kind of thought they might, right? They want to come out swinging, and then they ended with Fable. Damn, we'll touch on that because we really didn't see too much about it, but got me freaking pumped. Halo, though, Scott, what do you think about Halo now? From what the little bit that we did see.
So they showed some a lot of story elements to try and tie it in, I guess, to the mainline series and kind of place where you are. Because I think people were worried that it was going to be an origin story, or they were going to retcon things, or stuff like that. But it seems like it's not. They're putting you in a more open world. They're changing up the weapons. I'm a little worried about that one. They're giving you a grappling hook and different kind of features like that to help you get around this giant ring. I guess they've made a whole ring the size of the last 2 Halo games combined, they said.
Yeah,
I heard
that. Yeah, absolutely. So that's massive, right? That's gonna. Now the Halo ring, though. You think we're going to be on one Halo ring? We're not moving anywhere else. We're just getting this one giant open world. And that's what they said, though, right? Larger than the last 2 Halo games combined. So one Halo ring, probably big enough.
Oh yeah, probably big enough, and it's so varied that the only thing you're missing there is kind of some space combat stuff that maybe they did in 4 and 5. But
sure,
I'm sure you could fit that in somehow too. But I'm excited about that. It seems like they're gonna change up a few things, kind of freshen it up, but they're not changing it too much. The super awesome bad guy. Oh,
yeah,
or we don't even know
Banished,
if he's a bad guy confirmed.
Right?
Yeah, he was talking about the Banished, but he was saying, my legend and yours are intertwined. I don't know if that means you're fighting together or if he's a partner potentially, or both. But it was very story heavy, and I'm happy about that.
I think that's what we needed to see out of Halo 2. We wanted to know what we're going to kind of be in for. We saw gameplay. It looked and felt to me like it was going to be absolutely that Halo touch and charm, but we wanted to see what the gameplay and the story, I think, moving forward with it was going to be. And they said it's going to be coming in holiday 2020. So I was kind of hoping we were going to see the next when there maybe like a release date would have been nice too, but if they're going to hold off for more studios to be shown, then maybe we'll find out then, right? Because they said we saw 9 out of 15 studios, so just over the halfway mark of all of their studios combined, what they're working on. But Chris Lee kind of ended off
exciting on its own.
Yeah, studio head over at 343 ended off by saying thanks for checking out Halo and kind of get ready to get going from there. And from there it led into this woman in the woods, and you wondered what was going on, and then the title came up with State of Decay 3. Man, I've always been a big State of Decay fan. Undead Labs, very cool studio. And moving into State of Decay 2, you saw the changes and improvements that we were kind of hoping for from State of Decay 1. And even when they remastered that and brought that over to the Xbox, and getting that into 2 and moving forward with that, and the changes, and there's still some kind of like a couple glitches here or there, right? So, and we were looking for more polish. And I think that's what we're going to get out of State of Decay 3.
That was my pickup on State of Decay 2, was that it was a lot bigger in scope. It was really cool. Yeah. There's a lot of things that worked out really well, but it was still kind of just a little disconnected from the action. Like I felt like I was almost playing, like simming my character instead of playing my character outright as a third-person shooter. So I don't know if they're going to trim that up a little bit. That is kind of the feel of State of Decay. So
no, absolutely.
I'm curious to say the least.
Yep. No, it was very cool. And then from there, Phil Spencer came on, talked about Xbox Game Pass and the fact that everything we see today, we saw in the showcase, is going to be coming to Xbox Game Pass. Now, they didn't touch on the Xbox Live Gold subscription model, and we see that kind of going away, right? And we're curious as to what's happening there, and maybe we'll do some digging, and I'll see what I can find for us. But yeah, that was touched on, that everything's coming to Xbox Game Pass, and then it led into a Turn 10's next Forza iteration, and that one looks, man, you got to get it up to Turn 10. They pour their heart and soul into those games, and it looks awesome. It's just, I'm just not the sim related kind of racer. That's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, I can appreciate the graphical side to it, but when it comes to the gameplay, I know it's going to be a little too technical for me, but I see why a lot of people are excited. It looks amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we saw the graphical touch of Don't Nod and what they're doing with Tell Me Why. You instantly knew the studio behind that game, right? You got that sense of what that art style brings, and you're familiar with Life is Strange in that series, that you kind of go, man, that does look like a Don't Nod, and then you wait for it, and then sure enough, Don't Nod does look cool. They mentioned who Mary Ann was, and that's going to play, I think, a big part into the story. But Chapter 1 is coming on August 27th, so you can check out our review. I'm sure we're going to get our hands on that one, and we'll be talking more about that. And keeping more graphical beauty, and the fact that they're stepping things up from 60 frames all the way up to 120 frames per second is Ori from Moon Studios when they move over to the Xbox Series X. Now, like you touched on, Scott, they also brought in the fact that like they slowed down the gameplay.
Yeah, here's 120 frames next to 60 frames, but it's actually running at a tenth of that, so you can see it.
Yeah.
But so then it's not actually 120 frames, but that's fine. I guess there's some hardware things going on, people streaming and whatever. You might not be able to show that quite accurately like you want to. So I get what they're trying to say, but it's they're pushing the boundary again, which is always great. It's great that we have people, developers that are always going to be stressing those boundaries. But I don't have a $500,000 TV, so for me, it's kind of like I'm capped out at 4K, and I'm not convinced I even see 4K out of my TV. So
I hear you.
That's, what happens when they continue to push it and it goes to 8K? You know, is that truly around the corner? Are we going to see that come up just as quickly?
I don't know.
You know, this makes me wonder. But
no, absolutely.
Ori is beautiful. So
Ori is a incredible game. So, man. And then when they came out with the Will of the Wisps, and that was just stunning. And Nate and I reviewed that, and it was just a showpiece in itself, and the art style that they're able to pull over there at Moon Studios is so freaking
now
cool.
you want to have a 1X for that to be able to experience it properly. Otherwise, it kind of jumps around a bit. So as long as the new series of hardware supports the 120 frames, that will be stunning.
Absolutely. And then we saw Obsidian Entertainment. They're one of their latest studio acquisitions come on, and the fact that they're working on 3 games. We saw DLC will be coming out on September 9th, The Peril of Gorgon for the Outer Worlds. Which is, I think a lot of people are going to be looking forward to doing that one. As I said, I couldn't really get into that game myself, but it kind of hooked you, Scott?
Oh yeah. Well, those games for me, it's about playing a character. That's where I get into the RPG aspect of it, I suppose. And I feel like this, the Outer Worlds kind of pigeonholes you into a character a little early. Right. So I saw my possibilities passing me by as I was playing the game. So now I hope this is like a side mission, not at the end of the game. That way I can experience it with a whole new character. And,
right.
That would be a lot of fun. Get a lot of people in that game because it was a good game, but it was kind of a flash and then gone.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah, it was there. Everybody had a lot to say about it, and then it just kind of vanished, right? But they're going to be back out on September 9th with more DLC. And then coming to game preview on July 28th is Grounded, this co-op Honey, I Shrunk the Kids-esque kind of touch with a cartoon aesthetic, right? So, dude, I'm anxious to jump into this thing.
I looked at it. It is somehow listed under Game Pass right now, but it's only for pre-installation. It says game preview. I have it pre-installed, but it won't let me. It says it too early. So I guess it was put there as just a tease. I downloaded it and installed it. I just hadn't actually gotten around to it because of how busy we were. But that's a cool one, and that'll be fun to jump in with a couple of the guys and see what we can build.
Absolutely, damn right, we'll be doing that. And then they ended off Obsidian's little entertainment switch with us for Avowed. This is their next big sprawling world of the RPG genre, which are basically what they're known for, right? So that was just a little sneak trailer, right?
Brand new universe though, but of course it's Obsidian, right? So it almost, I want to say it'll almost fit into the Obsidian verse. It'll be a very familiar feeling game, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't know much about it other than to look a bit, and then it's new.
And then we got to see Carolyn Marshall talk about her studio Interior Night and their upcoming game As Dusk Falls. And it's had this unique spin on the fact that it looks like they actually filmed all of the dialogue and characters on screen, and then they took that and brought it over into the computers and stuff, and then actually drew out those animations and stuff. So I thought that was really a different artistic take on how they're going to tell this story, and I kind of was interested, right?
Yeah, I'm intrigued, and just like you said, it'll tell the story in a different way. They could have just filmed it, they could have cel shaded it and just filmed it, but this looks different, and it makes the emotions different.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And then we saw Ninja Theory jump on board there, let us know that they're working on Hellblade 2, and everything's going to be coming to Xbox Series X with enhancements, of course.
Unreal Engine 5. Yeah, that's going to be...
that's a big
push. We saw of the demo of Unreal Engine 5. That's mind-breaking, so...
Absolutely. Unreal Engine 5 looks like it's going to be a staple in the industry moving forward. So Xbox there was proud to announce that they're going to be working on it with Hellblade 2 moving forward. And then we got a tripped out game called Psychonauts 2 from Double Fine, who is another recent purchase as well for their studio. Double Fine was bringing back one of my all-time favorites called Grim Fandango. Absolutely loved that game. And then to see that they're kind of, it looked like for a long time they're a little bit on the rocky side of whether or not they're going to stick around as a studio, and then Microsoft scooped them up. So that was awesome to see that. And then everybody's been a long time fan of the Psychonauts series is now getting their second one. But
well, it's great that Microsoft came in and swooped it up because that's a great get.
Yeah, I never played Psychonauts there, Players vs. Cancer, so maybe we'll get our hands on this one because I think Scott was pretty pumped to see this.
Yeah, I wasn't exactly sure what Psychonauts was entirely, but I've heard a lot of people praise it. So I'm
absolutely.
Curious.
And then not too far from the distant reach was Destiny 2 and highlights to see what Bungie's going to be bringing over to Xbox Series X, and it's coming to Xbox Game Pass. Dude, Xbox Game Pass has got to be one of the best moves I think Xbox has ever made, in the fact that they're able to pull in every genre under the sun, and companies are just seeming to be gravitating towards that, and it helps them showcase even older games and new games. It's such a cool platform that they've created there.
Well, it's funny because that argument of like, what am I getting for my yearly subscription? I remember that was always the console war front was, PlayStation is free way back in the day. Then they had to introduce some model of giving back to their players for their expense. So it kind of started this war back and forth, but it's broken now. The bubble is burst with these, just everybody's handing out games. Just here, play the newest, greatest games, and it's amazing for the consumer. We have the huge list of things to jump into, and for Destiny 2 specifically, all the DLC and all the expansions are going to be up to date as well for you up until September, I believe, is what they said. So that's cool because it gets you current with all the other players in that universe.
Absolutely. So Beyond Light is the next DLC expansion as well, which will be coming on November 10th. Patrick, we don't know when the next Xbox Series X is coming, but I would bet November if I were you. PlayStation is going to have to follow the Xbox Game Pass model. 2 games a month doesn't cut it. You're absolutely right. Players vs. Cancer. I've been concerned now that they've taken away PS3, PlayStation Vita. Rest in peace. I still have a Vita. It does right now collect a lot of dust, mind you. But yeah, they've got to step up something. You got the PlayStation Now, which I just don't feel is hitting the same strides that Xbox Game Pass is hitting. So curious to see what PlayStation's going to do. They've got a lot to push forward, but they've also got a huge audience that they're captivating right now with the PlayStation 4. So obviously outselling the Xbox currently, but with all the right moves lining up for Xbox, I think they're in for a strong launch. Where PlayStation, I'm still kind of curious. They showed us what's coming out for the PlayStation 5. All those games looked really cool. I'm pumped for PlayStation 5. At the same time, they don't have that service like the Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, it's just not the same.
No, not at all. And then we saw, I think something you're going to be playing, Scott, was Stalker 2. That's not my genre.
That's cool. Again, one of those games that I'm not familiar firsthand with the first one, but everybody praises it. Stalker is like a precursor to a lot of different games. It's just a staple from. It's really a surprise I haven't played it yet. But number 2 looks cool. Looks like it's got the spookies. I'm ready to shoot it all.
Nope. I'm out and continuing on.
I don't know much, but I know I'm there to kill.
Yeah. And continuing on with that was the Dark Tide Warhammer 40,000 coming in 2021. Patrick, the timers, just so we got some music and the Xbox thing going on, buddy. That's all that is.
Yeah. Conveniently enough, some nice background music. But
So Dark Tide I thought looked cool. Nate's gonna be all over this game, so I'm sure he'll be pumped to get his hands on that and reviewing that one for us. And then
there's the 40K series has a game out, but it didn't look to be the same kind of style. This one looked more of a first-person shooter, like the other Warhammer and Warhammer 2 games are on Xbox right now, and those are so much fun.
No, absolutely. And then going into the holiday season this year or something, but we've talked about this partnership between Microsoft and Nintendo there for a very long time, and we've never really kind of seen what's been coming to it. But until now, with Tetris Effect Connected coming in holiday 2020, Scott, how pumped are you for this one?
Oh, dude, I never thought I'd be excited about Tetris twice in my life, but they surprised me again and again. This one's, who knows what the possibilities of this, but multiplayer in Tetris and the team effect thing going on. I got goosebumps for real from Tetris.
I hear you.
What was that?
Yeah. Austin, if you're curious what I'm sitting on, this is the new bipod chair. This is the haptic gaming chair that will be hitting our show here shortly with the latest review on this piece of hardware. It is one heck of an experience, buddy. So we're just getting things set up. I got it put together this morning. Yeah, it's very cool. looking to get into that. But continuing on with another world premiere was the Gunk. So I kind of touched on the title. I'm not a big fan of the title, I'm gonna be honest, but the gameplay itself looked a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to getting into that one, checking that one out.
Yeah, that was again another weird not Final Fantasy, but a fantasy world. Populated colorfully, and I like the character. He has the weird fist, kind of Hellboy look to him.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then they touched on a couple console launch exclusives. So I was like, okay, console launch. So I'm thinking, is that when the console actually launches? This is what we can expect to get on launch day? And to me, this sounds like, I think I read it wrong, Scott, in the fact that I think it's launching on Xbox first, and then we'll be hitting PlayStation, PC, or wherever else they're going to be heading it, right? But the medium, I think, will be an actual console exclusive. I could be wrong on this one, but I'm thinking the medium, again, another one for you and Nate to play. That's not spooky, man. I don't like the spookies. I can't help it. It's not for me. But the game does look cool, and the medium we saw a little bit teased before in the third party showcase. So I was a little surprised to see it here, right? But either way,
it must be. I'm not sure the politics involved for that to get into this first party presentation. Whether it's a publisher that owns it, this first party, and then it ends up, developer outside. I don't know how that works, but we got a little bit more of information on their last video that was specifically to the medium. So if anyone's more curious about that one, we did a react to that as well.
Yep, absolutely. Patrick, if you're looking for more information on this chair, this will be coming in the next week or two. You can hit us up on our YouTube channel, Inside the Game, or our website at insidethegame.ca. And we also host a weekly television show there. So you can find that, and you'll be seeing this chair, I would say, in the next week or so, as we'll all be reviewing this one. Another console launch exclusive was Sega with the Phantasy Star Online 2.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah,
again, not for me, but I know a lot of people are excited because I think Xbox is missing this JRPG-esque feel when it comes to their platform, and you're starting to see them kind of gain a little momentum and getting some of these titles for their platform. I think it's awesome. I know a lot of people are going to be pretty pumped to play it.
Yeah, it's going to mean a lot to some people that really are into Phantasy Star. So it's another good acquisition for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then the campaign that kind of shocked us both, Scott, was Crossfire X. And you hear is the guys talking, like the main campaign character. You hear the ghost is here. I'm like, man, this kind of, do I get like the stealth aspect to it? Because we saw him go invisible, right? That looked awesome.
Yeah, that's a game mode in the online that I was playing. It's called Spectre or whatever, where you're a ghost kind of running around. So it's really cool how they'll put those things that I've seen in multiplayer into the game. The multiplayer is fun, but it's a little loose. So it'll be interesting to see how they change it up. And like I said earlier, I think it's another company that handles the campaign side of this. So it will be a little bit different.
No, for sure. And then, Scott, what we predicted at the end of the show, or the beginning of the show, and now I was hoping for, man, my fingers are crossed, my toes are crossed, I think my legs are crossed. We got it. Fable. Fable is coming. No date though, dude. Like, how far? Fable cannot be that far out. You gotta be kidding me. Playground Games have gotta been working on this for a long time. So I gotta think, like, if they were able to launch with Fable, dude, you get Halo and you get Fable. Oh man.
Yeah, that's
what else could you ask for?
It's the Xbox release over again. But yeah, they just said Fable too. No subtext, no numbers or anything.
It's
like
a
that,
reboot. They have to at this point. Yeah, I think at this point they honestly need to reboot the franchise. If they were launching with Fable, we have seen more. Yeah, we probably would have Player versus Cancer. One can dream, right? Come on. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it at launch. As much as I would love to have it at launch, I don't think that's a thing at all. We're gonna get Halo, and then you're gonna see Fable. I think I think we don't get Fable until 2021 is when we see Fable. But here's a tease, just to say, hey, we are working on it. Yeah. Push back into 2022. Man, I'm gonna cry. But we did see it. At least it's coming. I think that was the biggest thing, is that they wanted us to know that Fable is around. The Fable series isn't dead. It is just on a hiatus right now until they get it sorted back out. As you said, Scott, didn't Lionhead? Yeah, Lionhead founded Fable and Peter Molyneux and all them, and they've all moved on. And Xbox actually shut down Fable shortly after Fable Legends they were going to produce, and there isn't really much to be said for that. That was a 4 versus 4. Yeah, it was a 5-player game. It was 4 versus 1. And you basically played as the bad guy, and you make all these traps pop as you played as 4 other heroes.
It's a cool concept, but it's just that it's not.
It's not Fable. That was the biggest thing. It wasn't Fable, man. So
yeah, they could have done it. That's the worst part, is that they could have done it. Like, I'm thinking about it, and like that you have the hero of skill, the hero of might, and the hero of magic or wisdom or whatever, right? So then, you know, that could work going through fighting another character that's a bad guy, but it just. I think it was part of a trend, that one versus many that we saw in
absolutely.
Evolve.
Evolve was the same way, right?
Yeah. Kind of making a resurgence nowadays, though, if you think about it. There's Friday the 13th, Dead by Daylight, Predator, the newest one. So this one versus many is coming back. Hopefully that's not what this game is. But.
No, I can't. No, this is a Fable reboot. Patrick, my favorite game of all time, Metal Gear Solid, dude. It's actually tattooed all over my shoulder. So.
That means Metal Gear Solid 1, right?
Yeah, it'd be Metal Gear Solid 1. That's what started this whole venture for me. And then following in was Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater was one of my favorites as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It was so cool. But I think, moving forward, Fable is a absolute remake. They can't go with Fable 4. There's a lot of people who are joining Xbox for the first time, or maybe the second time moving into Xbox Series X, and they don't even know what Fable is at this point. So for some of us who are back like in the OG Xbox, dude, we're pumped. And others are like, cool, it looks like another, I don't know what this Fable game is, but we'll see kind of thing. You know what I mean? But overall, Scott, impressions, overall thoughts on the Xbox game showcase. What do you think? How'd they do this time around?
I think they listened to the feedback of the first video. They took that to heart, and they packed this one like a Super Bowl commercial. Like, there was peaks to it. You know, there's hardly any lulls to it. They kept the developer side very light, which was something that I predicted earlier, and they followed, you know, kind of our prediction. They gave me a lot more Halo than I expected, and ended with a lot less Fable than I expected. But I kind of would have expected the positioning to be flipped on those, actually. But I'm happy they did it this way, because it was an exciting show, and you know, I didn't even notice the time until the 45-minute mark. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, you could feel the ramping up to the end of the show with world premiere, and that was my clue and my indication that things were starting to kind of wrap up. And that's why I said I think the hour-long mark was a good staple to follow, because when you get into that hour and a half, it just kind of drags on a little bit too long, and they were able to focus on games and give us games. It was just games, and that's exactly what we needed. We didn't want to see any fluff thrown in. We saw Phil Spencer, you saw Matt Booty, you saw a couple other little developers, but they were only on for a minute, and then they're gone because we're right into their game. I thought the pacing of the showcase was fantastic. Honestly, man, I was pumped from the minute it started right till the minute it ended. So overall, I think Xbox nailed it this time around, and that was a great move for Xbox to have this showcase and show us why we are going to want the Xbox Series X. Overall, Scott, I'm
excited.
Absolutely. We're definitely excited. Hopefully everybody else is excited as well. I want to thank everybody who followed today, who stuck around in the chat, who talked, and everybody just to be a part of the community. Don't forget, we're on YouTube at Inside the Game, InsideTheGame.ca, and of course you can join in the conversation all the time, all day long, as we're always there in our Discord as well. Everybody, until next time, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you later.